How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Cities by Jake. I am your resident architect, and today we are diving back into our expansive metropolis of Magnolia, right here in City Skylines 2. And in today's episode, we are going to be finishing out an area for our low density and a lot more farming and agriculture industries. But before we get started, if you like farming, please give this video a like. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring that bell icon to be notified when a new episode comes out. Lastly, your comments spark the creativity of this channel, so drop a comment on your favorite farm animal. Alright, with that, let's get into it. Alright, so I know we left off over here. I know in the last episode we left off over here. Alright, so I know in the last episode we left off over here, and I did say that eventually we're gonna need residential over here. But we are not going to do that into this episode. I'm just going to let this kind of run its course. I also kind of want to figure out a little bit more on how I want to bring in some residential and where I want to put that over here. But we haven't really touched this area in a while, and it kind of just stops right here. So what I want to do in this episode is kind of fill in and kind of end it over here, and kind of end this area over here where we bring in this highway across the river, across the lake, and kind of end over here and maybe do another outside connection eventually. I'm not going to do an outside connection right now because I know once I do that, a lot more vehicles will come in and it'll cause a lot more traffic issues. So I don't know if I want to really do that right now. So what we're going to do over here is, again, we're going to start to spread out some more low density and maybe cross the rail to do some farming. We're also going to mix in some farming through here as well. And the reason why we can do that, because if you look here, go into our natural resources, we do not have any places to put farming. Because the only fertile land that we have right here. However, if you watched the last episode, if you watched the last video I posted on Friday, I said that we are going to be introducing the mods that was a part of that video into this build. And I know I said a few episodes ago that I want to keep this vanilla, but the most part of these mods are kind of just quality of life, with the exception of a few detailing mods. So if we went to our landscaping, you'll notice we have the ability to paint some fertile land. So we'll be able to paint all of this area and over here fertile land, so that we can then add our farming and then we can expand our farming industry. So what I want to do today is I want to kind of fill in some homes over here and then start to slowly spread out this area with homes and farming, obviously. Can't do any of that without buying some tiles, and I think we are just gonna buy all of these for now. We actually need to buy these as well to get the highway over here. And we're just going to stick with that for now. Some other mods that I'm introducing as well are all of the other mods that I'm introducing to the build is right here. So we have our surfaces that we can add for detailing. We also have the ability to paint trees where we can do different ages, and then we can also kind of pick the sets of what we want, what style and randomness and all of this stuff. We also added anarchy so that a few episodes ago you saw that I was getting some errors that had to require dev mode to override those errors, and that is basically what that's going to be. We also added some few other mods as well, but so before I get started, I do look at this. Also, I want to look at doors. Okay, so before I get started, I definitely want to look at the contours to see how they are, and I feel like this is also another reason why I want to not densify this like it is over here. Start to really spread this out just because of the landscaping. Here, I think we can start incorporating curves, you know, kind of curving this along through here, having some other curves that kind of curve through here as well. And then we'll just have the highway kind of come up through here and up through here, and then it will cross over the rail yard and go over here, and we'll just end it right here now, and then we'll probably have an interchange going this way as well, but there probably won't be a lot of development over here. Our main focus is going to be right around here, and I don't know if we'll be able to get all of it done today, but I will try. So what I'll focus on now is creating the roads, and let's smooth this a little bit. Oh, I want to do that. Let's just soften this road a little bit. And then I don't want to bring all of these roads over. The only roads that I want to are this road, this collector here. I want this to kind of come along here and kind of go along the along the waterfront area. And then I'll probably loop around to meet with this road that will kind of curve this way to start going to here. I don't think we're gonna develop over here. There's not really that much land through here, so I don't know if I actually want to develop over here. Let's get started on these roads and be right back. Okay, so this is like the general idea. I might fix this up a little bit, and actually looking at it, yeah, I kind of want to fix this area up a little bit just so that it is not so weird looking. You know, it kind of flows with the flows with the rail yard, and that looks a lot better. I don't know how I feel about this turn yet, but it should be fine. I think to make this kind of a little bit more unique, I'm not gonna grid this area out. I think I'm gonna kind of blend this area kind of similar to what I'm doing here. And I kind of want to treat this as like a not really planned area to have some unique shapes, because we do have a lot of hills. So it might be cool to have some farms, you know, a farm down here, and then maybe a super spread out development right here, and then some farms over here, and then maybe some pocket farms kind of in between the hills, and then we'll have some development over here as well. That's probably kind of like the idea that I'm going for, just so that it's not like super thought out and kind of like random, and the roads treat it as like as if the farm was there before the sort of treat it as if like the farm was there before the roads, and the city then bought some land and kind of worked around it. So the next thing I want to do is to start kind of filling in these roads. So what we're gonna do is bring this alleyway road kind of through, weave, and go with topography here, and then we'll split up a few farms, maybe four. We'll maybe do four like individual farms, but in reality, this will probably be one farm owned by one family, I guess is what you would call it. And then what I want to do is have another road that goes right here, and then I want it to hug this hill right here. Do that. Delete that. And then same thing for here is we'll probably have, a farm over here. Then maybe a farm right here, maybe a smaller farm right here. Who knows? We'll see how it looks. And I kind of want this, bring it through the middle. You can make farms here, and then I want to do a development right here, and then obviously we're going to do another development kind of in here, mixed in through here as well. And then I might mix in a development and then farmland right here, and then this will be another development that we will do. So let's work in the farms right now, and before we can even do that, we have to bring in our fertile land tool. So I really like this mod because I feel like City Skylines 2 really lacks the fertile land. You're really strapped with where you can place farms in. So if you really look at this map, you can really only place farms right here and right here. Also, I could probably do a few right there and a few right there, a few right here, but like you can't do like what a real world would be like in a real, driving through the countryside. This whole area, it would all be like bunched in together. I'm gonna just paint this whole area farmland so that we can still work with it no matter where we put farms. And I'm just gonna connect the up. In reality, unless there is a big power plant, all of this area will be relatively fertile land to begin with. So let's look at this land first. So I want to create a road, dirt road that goes here. And since it's not 90 degrees, let's do this right here. And then let's look at our specialized industry and let's do grain farming. I'll do grain farming right here. And cool, we unlocked a dairy house. So let's probably try and work that in over here as well. I'm just gonna do this over here and then we'll just lock it in right there. And then next we'll do vegetables. I feel like that makes sense for someone who would do both. Do something like this. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna only do 2. And then we can grab our dirt road and we'll put that there. But then what we'll do is go to, and we will actually dezone that. Zone. Actually do something like this. We'll delete, okay. So we'll bulldoze this and then let's pathway. We can do something like this. Grab this and we'll do two homes right there. Then let's not bulldoze it. Let's grab this, push it over to here. Do something like that. Drag it over here. That. push it here, here. Actually work on this area first. Something like that, and then let's go into this one. We will try to get to right about there. Do the same thing for this. We'll drag this a little, actually do that. Do something like this. Again, we'll just get as little close as possible to the road, leaving some gap. And then we'll leave it like that. What we're gonna do is let's grab our brush that's multiple. Let's paint up in here. And we'll paint a lot of this stuff right here. Do a lot right there. A lot down this road. And I kind of just want to do a lot more so that it's up really tight to the farm. I'll probably remove a lot back there, but then I want to delete all of this. I'll go back to that. Oops. Our spruce, and we'll do a line tool. Random. See what 20. Like lower that to 15. 12. 12 looks good. Yeah, 12 looks good. Then we'll go back to the randomness, but we'll lower our brush and really dense this area up. Next, we're going to do this area, and I'm going to go ahead and fill in this area, and try and fill the area with farmland as well. Okay, I said I was going to do this for a while, but I think I kind of want to put the dairy farm right here, and then just kind of rework this road a little bit. I don't mind if, they don't intersect. Like I could just kind of come through here as well, which I think I might actually do that. Kind of plop it right there and have our intersections, and then we will bring dairy farm right here. Curious to know, honestly, that since this like pollutes, what does it do to the crops over here? Kind of curious, honestly. Anyways, we are going to fill in here, and I will be right back. All right, so I filled in a few farms. I think I'm going to add another one here, but do a farm and then kind of like a, I guess, planned out residential development, as if like um, a farmer sold its land, and a farmer sold their land, and a developer bought it. So I'll do like a development here, and I think I'll probably do the same thing over here, and I'll probably do a farm right here, and then I said I wasn't going to continue the grid, but I don't think I'm going to continue the grid. I think I'm going to bring this over. But then and then this be kind of like another one of these as well. So if I did that, it will tell a story as if like all the farms were over here, and then it started to develop, and and then it will blend in with here as well. And then maybe I could add a few more farms kind of around here, and then it will tell a story of what happened over here. Delete these, and then I'll have to add some more trees. Let's just do that for right now. Plop some more trees up in here. Then we'll grab our road. And we'll connect it right there. Then I will actually take this. I'm gonna go straight up. Let's actually replace this paved alleyway road, and then we'll do a gravel road. Right there. And then we'll do 4 small-ish farms kind of back here. And then we'll do a development over in through here. And then we'll do probably a development through here, and then we'll do another mixed farm and development over through here as well, and probably do development around here. And then we'll do a very spread out big yards through here and here. I'll probably do a few homes through here. Alright, so I'm back, and what I did was I filled in farmland here. I added a residential neighborhood, and what I did was I added 2 elementary schools here. They're already filled up because we are very far behind on our elementary demand, and it's getting to a point where I don't even know if we'll be able to ever catch up to it. So yeah, so I added 2 here. I might add another one over in when I develop this neighborhood over here. I'll probably add that. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna fill in this neighborhood, and then I think I might move over to this neighborhood as well. Get in some commercial over here. We'll probably throw in a little bit of commercial over here as well, and we'll throw in some offices as well. I don't know if I'm gonna do a farm here. I think I might do. What I actually might do is something that I wanted to do here, and create like a business park, I guess is what you would call it. Put it over here and do a bunch of offices spaces along with it, and then do a small residential development right here. So bring this road up, have it meet right here, and then we'll do a business park here, and then we'll do a residential development similar to what we've been doing over here. So let's get this double road up. Oh. This way. Let's just bring it straight down. I don't know what that was. 12%. Not great. But I mean, it doesn't. I don't know. I mean, it's a residential area. So I don't know. I think that would probably be a little steep of a hill, but it's not terrible. So we'll just leave it like that. And then what we'll do is, well, come here, grab our alleyway. We'll do that, and I'm gonna try and fill in as much as possible. We'll do a little park space here, but I don't know if we'll do natural grass. We'll probably throw in some parks and recreation. So if I did this, then we brought this road down here, brought this road up, $90, follow back down through here. Turn, come up, like a secondary entrance. Let's do a road right here. Now let's try and fill in as much parking as I can. Do that. We'll get a road through here. Just trying to get as much owned as possible. Do something like that. Grab. Parking. A little close to here. I would have loved to add trees, but it's fine. What we'll do is grab a small park. We'll add a park. Let's 6, 2, 6. And let's put another small park right in between here. Do another 6 by same thing here. 2, 3, 6. Let's just keep doing it so that we get single one. There we go. And we'll do another one. Let's parking. Let's add some small, do another big one right there. And then we'll add some smaller ones, kind of pocketing through here. Let's get a road. Bring it way. Okay. Another one. There. Does it? I don't know if it will. So we'll eventually kind of detail this. I'll probably do a whole episode of just detailing all of like this area with the new mods that we've installed. But I don't want to do that right now. So let's grab this. Let's build this development out. Okay, so there can't be a lot of roads here just because of the terrain. I think let's just leave it like this. And we'll go ahead and fill in. And before we do that, we'll actually... No, we will add a roundabout right here. Okay. That, we'll just kind of go in and zone some smaller sizes. Space these out. Get some randomness in here. Okay, so I went ahead and add some roads here. We're gonna add a few homes kind of through here, and I feel like this would probably be where, very, expensive homes would kind of fall, expensive neighborhood. So I added a medical clinic here, the parking lot. I think what I'm gonna do is add a when I come over here next is I'm probably gonna add a elementary school and high school over here. I know I said I wasn't gonna develop much, but I feel like that's really all I'm gonna add here so that they don't have to travel all over here, because there actually isn't a high school anywhere near here. The closest high school is Island Academy. So we'll probably add a high school over here and then another elementary school in here. Okay, so I just unlocked the Painter's Mansion, and I honestly feel like it's perfect over here. So we are going to, since this guy is the only one that's complaining, plop it right there. And we have a crime scene, so let's probably should add a police station. Let's just add a temporary police station for now, just so I can kind of fill the needs of everything over here. We'll probably clean this up. I'm probably gonna do a kind of like a commercial downtown over here if we're gonna put the high school and stuff like that over here. I feel like that is probably the best way to put it, but I'll move it once I get the highway kind of running through here. We'll kind of figure this area out. I'm gonna let this fill in. Maybe we can add a few more homes through here. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let this fill in. So while I was watching this, I actually kind of think that this is a perfect spot for, you know, a police station, fire station, and maybe a few commercial districts. So let's grab this. We'll level this out. Level this be matching road. And we'll grab alleyway. Back. Grab this. Relocate it to here. Grab our fires. The firehouse. Or should we grab a? I feel like that might be a little too big. You know what? We have the money. Let's. So let's just wait. Let's just wrap this around. Add a few commercial spots right here. Parking. Few more. Little corner area. there. I actually really like that idea. Then we can add some more residential through here, but I don't want to do the residential until we figure out how this is gonna work. Cool. So yeah, so the next thing that we're gonna do is move on to getting this highway moved over to here, and we'll bring it over through here, and then once we get that figured out, we can fill in the rest of this area. I just want to make sure I don't want to fill in some density homes and then have to knock them out with the highway. So I want to make sure, I have a feeling not all of this is going to get touched from the highway, so that's good, but it's really just like right here and here. So I have a feeling it's going to come through here and then come around through here somewhere. Yeah, so we can move on to that right now. What I actually want to do though is I think I want to push this back more so that I can change this to a double lane and then go around here. Actually, now that we have the highway there, I don't think it really makes sense to develop anything unless we're developing right here. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense, so I'll probably just put the high school right here. We'll get rid of collector, will end right here, and we will add something, and then we'll have to have it on and off ramp over here somewhere, but that'll probably be a later episode, maybe if we ever develop this way. We'll see. But let's grab this smooth terrain tool and we'll smooth this out. I gotta do some more smoothing like over around these edges where I build like right there, so we'll do that at the end of the episode. We'll do a whole detailing portion of it. So what I do want to do though, now that we have this, I think I want to do something not so much similar. Now with the terrain, we'll do some key walls of how it does it. We'll grab this, go up 10. Go down 10. We'll leave it like that. Wonder why it worked. Down 10. %5 is good. And then we'll go to this edge. I do have a plan for this area. If you noticed, light on our college and university, eventually going to get there. Maybe we can put another technical university over here, but it actually might be a little too close to Magnolia days, so maybe not. Scratch that. Maybe we do it over here. I don't know. Scratch that idea. That's just me rambling and talking. So this is going to be where our high school is, and we're going to do a road like this. And let's another alleyway 90. High school. Push it there. And we're definitely gonna have to do some terraforming. Let's actually delete this. No. That's not straight. Why is that? Maybe let's just do straight line. Like that. There we go. We'll leave it like that. Maybe we can do that. And now we can add our high school. Go into here. So let's grab this, level it out a little bit more. That. Then let's just expand everything. Can move everything in the process. We have our high school, and then we have a bunch of elementary schools back here. We have this weird corner. Maybe let's also add a elementary school back here. Click this and we'll put the playground on this side so that kids aren't running by the train tracks. It's probably a smart idea. Then we'll do that. Let's go into parking and medium parking. All right, so I went ahead and filled this in, and honestly, I really like how this area turned out. I haven't decided if I want to put some homes in here, but I also think I kind of want to save this for a quote-unquote Magnolia University expansion. Maybe we can expand the campus this way so that it's a huge campus. Maybe that's for a future episode, but I really like how this turned out. I'm gonna definitely start, the next place to develop over here is maybe we'll add another like commercial district over through here, and add a train station to be like the kind of the end of the line train station over here, and so that it can go this way or that way. We'll do that. I don't know when I'm going to do this, but I definitely want to develop this area to kind of fill this area in a little bit more, and then do kind of have some ideas for over here, but that also could apply to over here. So we don't know yet, but that's for a future episode. Again, I really like how this turned out. Got to use a little bit of the mods to sort of place the fertile land for all these farms, and then obviously the tree mods to kind of really plant a lot of trees to make it a dense foresty area. I really think that it works out. But yeah, looking forward to using a lot more mods in the future, especially in the city area. There's a bunch of mods that I want to use that I don't know if I even showed you yet, but that will be for a future episode. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure you give it a like, and if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon to be notified when a new episode comes out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.